On Tuesday, Apple made a big splash with its exciting announcement of the new lineup of iPads for 2024. Among them, the iPad Air caught attention with its M2-powered performance, while the star of the show was undoubtedly the iPad Pro, showcasing the cutting-edge M4 chipset. Apple went all out in promoting the iPad Pro as a true laptop replacement, and it's easy to see why. The M4 Apple Silicon chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process, brings a whole new level of power to the table. With a 10-core CPU that's a whopping 50% faster than the M2, the iPad Pro delivers lightning-fast performance. But that's not all. The M4 also boasts a 10-core GPU, capable of hardware-accelerated mesh shading and ray tracing. In fact, it's 4 times faster than its M2 counterpart. These impressive hardware advancements have left people in awe and fully on board with Apple's laptop alternative vision. However, as I gaze upon the iPad Pro with its mighty M4 chipset, I can't help but feel a tinge of disappointment. It's hard not to think about the immense power, performance, and potential that is confined within the boundaries of iPadOS. Nevertheless, let's not dwell on that for now. Instead, let's dive into the top 5 features of this remarkable device. This time, Apple introduced its groundbreaking M4 chipset alongside the latest iPad Pro. This cutting-edge processor utilizes 3nm technology, resulting in enhanced power efficiency and a remarkable 1.5x boost in CPU performance compared to its predecessor, the M2 chipset found in the previous generation iPad Pro. Additionally, the M4 chipset features an innovative display engine that promises superior precision, vibrant colors, and enhanced brightness on the stunning OLED Ultra Retina XDR display. Prepare to be amazed by the exceptional performance and visual experience offered by Apple's latest technological marvel. Apple has finally hopped on the AI bandwagon, presenting the latest iPad Pro as an unbelievably potent device for artificial intelligence. According to Apple, the M4 chipset boasts their most robust neural engine yet, capable of a staggering 38 trillion operations per second. They boldly claim that the neural engine on the M4 chipset surpasses the power of any AI PC available today, allowing the iPad to execute AI tasks at lightning speed. Moreover, Apple highlights the advanced frameworks on the iPadOS, which make it a breeze for developers to harness the neural engine's potential and bring AI capabilities like running diffusion or generative AI models directly on the device. Apple's newest iPad Pro models have been slimmed down thanks to the introduction of an OLED panel. The 11-inch version is now just 5.33mm thick, while the 13-inch variant measures 5.1mm. Not only that, but Apple has also managed to significantly reduce the weight of its iPad Air and iPad Pro models, making the Pro series lighter than its Air counterpart for the first time ever. Apple has made a groundbreaking move by introducing OLED panels to its iPad Pro lineup. The latest iPad Pro now boasts an OLED Ultra Retina XDR display with tandem OLED technology, enhancing full-screen brightness by combining light from 2 OLED panels. According to Apple, the tandem OLED technology not only makes photos and videos appear brighter, but also maintains detail in shadows and low light, while being more responsive to movie content. Apple has introduced a new iteration of iPad Pro accessories, including the Magic Keyboard and Apple Pencil Pro. The Magic Keyboard can be magnetically attached to the iPad Pro, and the Smart Connector eliminates the need to connect via Bluetooth. The new accessory features a new function row with buttons such as screen brightness and volume controls. It also comes with a larger trackpad, as well as an aluminum hinge and palm rest. Apple says the new Magic Keyboard has been designed to give the new iPad Pro a more MacBook-like feel. Meanwhile, the Apple Pencil has received its first major upgrade since 2018. The new Apple Pencil Pro comes with new features, including a squeeze gesture that allows users to perform a variety of tasks. Apple is also bringing support for Find My to the Pencil Pro, which enables users to locate their misplaced accessory. Now the real question is, the iPad Pro M4 has outgrown iPadOS, but is it ready for macOS? The concept of bringing macOS to the iPad Pro is not a novel one. Every time a new iPad Pro is unveiled, there seems to be a surge of people advocating for macOS on the go. Rather than simply following this trend, I am genuinely questioning whether it is time for Apple to take action. If you want to position the iPad Pro as a potential replacement for a laptop, then it's time to address the main obstacle: the absence of a laptop-grade operating system. While iPadOS is sufficient as a tablet platform and works well for most tablet-related tasks, suggesting that an iPadOS-based device can serve as a laptop replacement is a different story. If the iPad Pro is to truly compete with laptops, it must offer everything that a laptop does, including macOS. It makes no sense to equip this device with cutting-edge technology, like the M4 chip, if it doesn't have access to cutting-edge software that can fully utilize it. The iPad Pro is clearly signaling that it wants to be treated like a laptop, from the new Magic Keyboard's resemblance to a MacBook Pro's deck to the Pro's front camera orientation. The only thing missing is an operating system that is tailored for laptop use, rather than primarily for tablets, which is currently the case with iPadOS. Watching YouTube videos and playing App Store games are not sufficient for a device that aims to replace a laptop. Looking beyond a mere superficial analysis of the issue, it becomes evident why that might not be the most prudent decision after all. While iPadOS may have certain operational limitations compared to macOS, it still functions effectively. However, when it comes to the MacBook, despite Apple's expertise in capacitive touchscreens, it seems to be oblivious to the existence of 2-in-1 or touchscreen laptops, awkwardly scanning the room whenever one passes by. Despite rumors and patents, a touchscreen MacBook has yet to materialize beyond the conceptual stage. Consequently, macOS is not optimized for touch, and the available software is also lacking in this regard. Although it is technically possible to install macOS on an iPad Pro, if you constantly require a mouse and keyboard for full interaction, then what's the point? This is where the beauty of iPadOS shines through. It offers an instant-on, user-friendly solution for both entertainment and productivity that even a baby can navigate. Yes, you heard it right. Babies use it too. Just imagine a baby trying to figure out how to access YouTube on macOS Sonoma. They wouldn't stand a chance. Won't someone please consider the children? Moreover, introducing macOS to the iPad Pro runs the risk of cannibalizing Apple's MacBook line by blurring the lines too much. How would the MacBook Air fare against a thinner, lighter, touch-enabled alternative that also supports the Apple Pencil? I highly doubt Apple is willing to find out. In the grand scheme of things, whether the iPad Pro is compatible with macOS or not doesn't really matter. The truth is, macOS isn't quite ready for the iPad Pro either. It's a nice thought, but the reality is that it would be like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It would require a massive overhaul of Apple's operating system, and right now their focus is on integrating AI into their platform. So for now, the Stage Manager feature is the closest thing we have to a laptop-like experience on the iPad. It's useful to a certain extent, but falls short when it comes to truly emulating the desktop experience. Maybe a compromise could be a light version of macOS, a more advanced replacement for Stage Manager on the iPad Pro models within iPadOS. This idea isn't new, but it hasn't been implemented yet. Having a small portion of macOS on the iPad could serve as a valuable testing ground for Apple to encourage developers to incorporate touch support and functions into their software, and could potentially pave the way for a future release of macOS on the iPad, or even a MacBook Pro with a touchscreen. So in the end, it all comes down to personal perspective when it comes to using an iPad. My experience might be a little different from yours. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on the latest M4 iPad Pro from Apple. Until next time, take care and peace out.